Light looks good.
Yeah, light looks good.
Light looks great. I want to hear light looks great.
The light looks great. The light looks real good. I mean, it's dark, and I like dark, so the light looks great.
Is this better? What's up, guys?
What's going on, world?
We're just over here messing around with lighting and whatever else. So, Jay, I'm going to challenge you to something right now.
What's that, brother?
We're live right now, right?
We are. We're live right now.
We're live. Looking YouTube.
We're on YouTube and we're live on Facebook, which we also need to get a Twitch account because we can go
Twitch.
live on that one as well. So,
Twitch.
you ever
What's
heard of
up, Sierra?
Twitch?
You know, I have heard of Twitch. You know what else I've been looking at is Discord. Do you do anything on Discord?
I never even heard of it.
Discord. That's a new thing, man. I guess a lot of
Hey,
gamers use this.
how you spell it? With a D at the end?
Discord. Yeah.
Okay, I see
Discord.
it. What is it
Yeah.
now?
You know, I've heard about gamers using it and stuff. Nova Rockefeller posted about it the other day. I guess she's partnered with Discord or sponsored by Discord or something. But I guess it's like a communication app. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So it says Discord is a combination of notes which produces a certain restless craving in the mind of some further combination upon which it can rest with satisfaction. Is that the definition?
Yeah, maybe. That doesn't sound like the app.
That does not sound like the app at all.
But I want to challenge you to something right now.
Well, I love challenges, man. I'm wearing my victory hat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Go ahead, throw it.
So
shoot it down range, dog.
Yeah, what if you were to go over to our Facebook right now and share this live on your personal Facebook page?
Do that. Are you insinuating some other thoughts that are migrating in your brain housing group?
No, it's just an idea.
Huh.
It's just an idea, just for the whole reach of things. You know, it's kind of.
I mean, of course, right?
What I was spitting at.
Let's see here.
We look fairly decent, my guy.
My dude. So here we are right there. Share.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So I'm going ahead and share it to public and boom.
Mm-hmm. I want to give a quick shout out to the folks on YouTube. I see we got some people watching us over on the tube, over on the YouTube. What up? Shout out. Thanks for tuning in. We got some cool stuff to talk about tonight, guys.
Dudes, girls,
y'all. We say y'all. Y'all.
Y'all.
We know how to make our own alcohol. So let me do this. I'm gonna go to our page real quick, and we're about to get started. We're gonna deep dive on a topic that's especially important to us because of what we do. Ain't that right?
That's right, man. It's really cool to see how the music industry's evolved, changed, and we're trying to stay at the tip of that wave. And we want to be able to reach out to you guys and let y'all know a little bit about the truth and the facts behind the industry, the music industry, how it streams and what that does for us. And so we're excited to get this one going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So shout out to you guys real quick. Let's start by saying this. If you're just tuning in, thank you for jumping in on the live with us. We're super stoked. We're starting to get in the hang of this. It's so exciting for us to be able to link up and go live with y'all again. We had so much fun, you know, back in 2018, 2019, JT and I'd be cruising down the road in the van or in the bus or in the Prius or wherever and just constantly going live and bullshitting with you guys. So it's fun to be able to get on here and live stream with you guys again, even though we're not on tour right now, but tour is coming up. So do us a favor. If you're tuned in, if you're checking this out, click the share this thing over on your page. Tell your friends, host a watch party, whatever you got to do. But we're trying to get the YouTube subscribers up. We're trying to get the Spotify followers up, the Facebook followers, and the Instagram followers up, because we are going back out on the road this year. We're dropping a new song in less than a month with the music video, and we're right around the corner from releasing our first EP since the Spit Cup album came out in 2019. We have the EP coming up. It goes on pre-order March 11th. So we want to be able to talk to you guys about that, tell you guys about what we got going on. So do us a favor, click the share button. and we're going to deep dive into some behind the scenes of the music industry. And tonight we're talking about streaming and more specifically about Spotify.
Well, Brian, before we get rolling, my man, can I give some more shout outs just to the fans and the supporters that are hopping on this live right now and throwing some comments down? So we'll just kind of go through here, show some love to y'all because y'all keep showing love to us. So Sierra, what's going on, girl? Sheena, Darla's in the house, my lady.
Darla,
Jamie
hey.
Cummins, hey. James Ramsey, what's up, dog? Jacob Mile High Floating gang. Man, Mile High Floating, I've been seeing you a lot more back on your YouTube channel, so it's always good to see your smile, brother. Hopefully everything's going good with you. Tracy Bain in the building. David, what's going on, brother? Yeah, I'm rocking my victory hat tonight. I'm excited about it. Randall Irvin, what's up, brother? Carl, Randall, Joe, Johnny, Terry, Kagan, Melody, Johnny, Sheena. Everybody's rocking with us tonight. So much love from Long Cut and our new, I wouldn't say new, reinvented live podcast information, just diving into our day-to-day life. We want to share it with y'all because you guys are the backbone behind everything we're doing. So much love to you.
Yeah, I'm with that. That was great, man. That got me feeling the energy, feeling the love and the hype.
Well, I
bro.
appreciate it, dog. You see these transitions on point too?
Yeah, you're nailing it. You're like Jamie and Joe Rogan all in one.
I'm a combo, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like a number 3. Hold the onions.
You like that snack at the truck stop with the pretzels that are stuffed with the cheese. You know what I'm saying,
bro? I'm like that
pizza
confetti that comes out off one hit. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even got to hit it no more because you got a Snickers that came right out. And you know when you're hungry, grab a Snickers.
Yeah, you like that. You like got dipped in the shatter, dog. You like that. You like that sticky stanky. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm like a flat brim ball cap that ain't never even come off the shelf, bro.
You like wearing a cowboy hat backwards, dog, like a straight up bronc rider from the hood, son.
Bro, I'm straight up like a set of spurs with nothing but bull hide stuck in the back end of them.
Dog, you like Jimi Hendrix guitar, like tune that bitch up upside down, flip the strings, crank it over left-handed and play it backwards, dog.
Damn, dog. I appreciate the love, homie.
That's how you do it, bro. That's how you do it, son. What up? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. This is how we doing it tonight. Click the fucking share button, mother lover, mother father. Click that share button, mother father, and subscribe on the YouTube and follow on Spotify. And the Spotify links in the description and the comments. So no excuses.
That is true, man. So let's you mentioned Spotify. We got the link in Spotify. Dude, Spotify seems like it is just evolving and really opening up opportunities for the music lovers.
So Spotify is kind of changing the game. You know, I don't know if you know about, well, of course, you know, Joe Rogan used to be like the biggest channel on YouTube, and he signed a deal with Spotify. He went over, it's like $100 million deal to host his podcast on Spotify. And, you know, initially he was doing the videos, and that's where he got his mojo, was from his videos on YouTube. But with all the censorship on the YouTube platform, Spotify agreed not to censor any of his content. And he's doing videos over there. So he's podcasting, it's audio or video. And that kind of was a game changer for them, right? Their stocks went way up. But the thing about Spotify is it's been kind of changing the game for artists for a lot longer. This platform has really created an opportunity kind of off the back of Pandora. Of course, it all starts way back with Napster and LimeWire, people, you know, illegally streaming music. But, you know, streaming became so popular even before it was legal that some of these companies saw the opportunity artists out of the subscription fees that they charge customers, content consumers, and be able to generate royalties to pay to artists for listening to the music. Now, you know, Apple Music been doing this for a long time too. It used to be iTunes, now it's Apple Music exclusively, I think. But And each platform kind of has its different rate of pay that it pays artists. Some people pay more than others. Apple and Amazon pay more than Spotify. Spotify has kind of had a bad track record of not paying artists very well. But one thing that's happened is Spotify is growing so rapidly that the amount of streaming and content that's being consumed on Spotify has gone up exponentially over the past few years. So because of that, and because of Spotify's platform for artists to be able to log in and track their activity and see how much their fans are listening to them and how many streams their songs are getting and what their growth looks like charted out over time, it's become a tool and an asset that pays artists. And really artists' career, they're really looking at a few main things, right? Overall streaming. More importantly, what is iTunes and Spotify doing? And then YouTube, right? And of course, social media numbers. Every artist wants to see their Facebook and Instagram followers go up, but YouTube subscriptions and Spotify and Apple Music streaming numbers is where it's really at. Now for us, it was kind of a slow start initially. But by the time Deer Killer came out, we started on an upwards trajectory. And it's been something that we've kind of watched over time. And we talk to you guys about Spotify all the time, but it's not something that we want to beat over you guys' head, because we understand everybody's got their own platform, how they listen to music, right? For us, it has been a great way, though, for us to be able to track our growth, right? We can look back to when we first started Long Cut and review the charts on Spotify, the graphs, and see how our growth has happened. What cities are people listening to us? What age? What gender? What songs do they listen? How much are those songs growing over time? And that's a huge asset to us, because it allows us to be able to target market. So if we release a new song, we know who to get it in front of. It also helps us know which songs we want to play live, find our sound and our brand moving forward, because we know what songs our fans are gravitating towards and what style of music, what sound do our fans like that we put out more than others. So it's become a great tool for us, man. And a lot of our friends are really, really crushing on Spotify, doing millions and millions of streams. And we're finally at the point where we're breaking 1 million streams a year. So we wanted to first say thank you guys so much to everybody who's already streaming us on Spotify. We genuinely appreciate you guys listening to us on there, looking out for us.
What's crazy about Spotify is, like, this time 2 years ago, we had almost 150,000 monthly listeners, and it fluctuated so much. I mean, what was why did that happen, dog?
The catalyst? Not catalytic converter, the catalyst? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, man, because that's like 100,000 monthly listeners. And I mean, I know that we came off, I know exactly some big key points like COVID, we weren't touring. But I mean, is Spotify changing the dynamics of what a follower is, what a listener is? I mean, because there's a difference between a monthly listener and a monthly follower, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what we've kind of seen is when we came off tour at the end of 2019, our streaming numbers were doing very, very well. We were on a big upward trajectory. We were growing very, very fast. And then, at the end of 2019, we came off tour and everything kind of happened with the COVID stuff, and our next tour got canceled and so on and so forth. And we experienced a pretty steep drop off over the course of 2020 in the amount of people who were actually streaming our music. Our followers maintained and actually grew slowly over the course of the next 2 years, but our monthly listeners had dropped pretty significantly. And what that attributes to, your monthly listeners are basically any. Did I freeze out?
Yeah, you froze out a little bit, brother. If you can say that one more again.
So basically our followers continue to grow as our monthly listeners kind of fell off. And what that essentially means is your monthly listeners are the people who are listening to your songs regardless. Do they follow you or not, where they're at, what their playlist is, doesn't matter. Anybody who has your music in their playlist or show up in an algorithm, say they're listening to Ford's playlist and there's a Long Cut song in the Colt Ford playlist, and they listen to it when it comes on, they get tallied up as a monthly listener. Your followers are people who specifically follow you and listen to everything that you drop. They may have playlists about you, whatever it may be. There's a big difference, though. About 1 in 12 people who listen to us actually follow us. And the reason that's significant is because we might have 40, 50,000 monthly listeners, but if we only have 3,000 or 4,000 followers, that means when our music comes out, usually on the release radar, which is, like the pre-order, it's a new song drops on that release radar playlist. It's for each person individually, right? So your release radar is going to be mostly filled with people who you follow. The reason that's important is because in order for us to be able to maintain higher streaming levels, we need more people following us. So our goal is convert as many monthly listeners as we can into followers, and then get on more playlists. And in turn, what happens is our monthly listeners go up, we convert those into followers, and then that generates more streams, which generates more monthly listeners, which generates more followers, and it's cyclical. It grows as each bracket grows, the bracket below it grows, until eventually you're doing what these bigger artists are doing, these bigger independent artists, and crushing, doing millions and millions of streams a month or even a week. And that's kind of how it goes from there. So what we're really trying to do right now is convert as many listeners into followers as we can. That's why we posted that link in there, is because you don't have to have a premium Spotify account. It doesn't even have to be the primary way you listen to music. But as long as you have Spotify on your phone, then when you go on there into your profile, just add Long Cut, follow Long Cut, and add our songs to your playlist. And then whenever a new song comes out, one of our songs, our new song, will pop up on your release radar. You'll be notified. And it does a lot for us to have you guys on there. Whether you consistently use Spotify or not, you might listen to the radio, you might listen to Apple Music, but by adding us and following us, it still helps us gain higher spots in the algorithms. And over the long term, it helps us grow on the whole.
Bro, I'm just sitting here like having like a little flashback. The music world has changed in like every single way.
For sure.
And I remember going to the mall and spending hours in the record store.
Oh yeah. FYP.
To just
or FYE.
Yeah, man. Just going through, fingering through records and records and records, pulling them out and like acting like I was going to buy them in my mind, just holding that record.
Oh yeah.
That was like following someone on Long Cut. You know what I'm saying? That's just showing love, and it's just crazy, man. And so like it's that same passion though. That's where the concepts relate with each other, is that it just, now you got to go to different stores, if you would say. You just can't go to your record store. You got to go to Spotify. You got to go to Pandora. You got to hit them up on Facebook. You got to follow them on YouTube. You got to stay with them on TikTok. And all these platforms are evolving as every industry is changing. But Spotify is actually building playlists this year for the next, they're saying, let me see exactly what they're saying. It's called the watch list of 2022. It seems like they're opening up their doors a little bit wider for many other, if you would say, independent artists to join Spotify and upload their own music and kind of manage their content from there. Spotify's going to be like the next Amazon.
Yeah, especially for music, man. Spotify's really kicking ass when it comes to the music streaming and the. Did I freeze out again?
Yeah, you're freezing up just a little bit, man.
So Spotify, it is like Amazon for music, even though Amazon's got its own music thing. But for music and podcasting, Spotify's really crushing right now. But like you said, you go into FYE and you picking up and checking out every album, and maybe you get lucky and buy one. On Spotify, right? You're in there, you got free access to check out all these songs whenever you want. And adding us to your playlist is basically like picking up the album, but you get to do it for free.
Remember the little booths they would have up, and they had like selected albums for you to go walk up and put headphones on and listen to the album?
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. The first album I ever bought in an FYE in the mall was? You'll never guess.
What's Korn?
No, it was not Korn. I already had a Korn album.
ICP.
No, you'll never guess it. It was
How
TLC.
old were you? TLC?
Yeah. It
Is
was
that
No
the
Scrubs.
Scrubs? That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say, man. That was a hit,
That
bro.
was my jam in fourth grade, dog. Fourth grade, I was bumping. No, I don't want no scrub. Scrub isn't got a king, get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of my best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
Yeah, dog. That was a hit.
That was my jam.
And then like it would come on the radio station the 130 times throughout the day,
Oh, yeah.
and dude, you would listen to commercials like it wasn't even a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Like commercials were just part of life.
Yeah, they were
And
entertaining.
then there was like a moment there where you were on Spotify or whatever other platform, and there weren't any commercials like as much as there is now. I think that
Now
maybe
it's
you would.
ridiculous.
It is, man, and it's crazy just how it's structured, and
Yeah.
it's so different than where we grew up. But the same concept, man. It's the same thing. It's just a little bit different.
As soon as they gave you the power to skip the commercial, that's when things really changed, man. TiVo, I think TiVo was the initiator of that. You got the power to skip the commercial, bro, it's over. TiVo did it, YouTube did it, Spotify, Pandora, they've all done it. Paid premium, that's the way to go. But if you want free, Spotify does free, Apple Music does free. A lot of this stuff is free. You can get frees, so freebies. Anyway. Yeah, it's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. So Spotify, that's where we're at right now. We're trying to get you guys to subscribe to our Spotify. That's what we're really, really after. Back to that No Scrubs album. I don't even know if that was the name of the album, but you want to know something funny?
What's that?
My grandpa would always listen to my music and make sure it was kosher before he let me have it. And I got away with that album for a minute, dude, until I got the explicit version. And once he heard the song about she said something about they say a good man is hard to find, and she's like, nah, a hard man is good to find. That was it, bro. That CD got snapped in half right in front of me.
Paul
Done.
was listening.
No more TLC in my life. That was the end of it. Of course, I wasn't even in fifth grade yet, so it is what it is. Yeah. So post up some of them screenshots. I want to show these people what we're talking about when we're talking about our growth over time. Let's show them the streaming and get them an idea of
what's the first one that's slapping up here. Let me get this comment off.
My cousin Mel said Paul and his Chameleonaire ringtone. That's funny, dude, because my grandpa, his ringtone is Riding Dirty on his cell phone.
That's funny.
Yeah, he's almost 70 years old.
Catch me riding dirty.
Yeah, in church every Sunday, he's got Chameleonaire Riding Dirty as his ringtone.
That's dope. Paul's a cool dude.
Here's our last month. And this is kind of how we track this, guys. We have graphs and stuff we'll show you. But this gives us a good idea of who's listening to, importantly, what's being listened to right now. The reason this is so important is because this gives us a good idea of what's hot today. Now, for us, our top 3 songs have been out for over a year. But when you look at the overall, right, most of these songs on here have not been out very long. The newest song on here that's been out, is 40s in My Driveway. 40s in My Driveway, Bump, Duty, Swag, and Outlaws Never Die have all been out in the last 6 months. The rest of those songs, Go Ahead, Deer Killer, Call Me Country, Country Roads, and Long Cut, those have been out over a year, some of them over 2 or 3 years. Now, the reason that's so important to us is because we know that this month we have tons and tons.
Froze up a little bit, homie.
Yeah, I saw it. Am I clear again?
Yep.
All right. So we have dozens of songs that are older than Go Ahead, Deer Killer, Call Me Country, Country Roads, and Long Cut. The reason this is important is because we know in the last month, these songs, they are more popular than our newer songs that have come out since then. That's what I meant to say. So we have tons of songs newer than Go Ahead, Deer Killer, Call Me Country, Country Roads, and Long Cut. But these older songs that are still streaming really high, we know something when we look at this. We know these are the type of songs that our fans resonate with. These are the type of songs that we want to play live. And these songs are the songs that are going to get us more follows, more likes, more engagement, right? So if we post a story and we use Deer Killer or Go Ahead or Call Me Country or Country Roads or Long Cut, we know we're probably going to get more engagement. We know that's going to be a better sound to use on TikTok and on Reels. We know we got to play those songs live at every show. And we know that if we're writing a new song, the songs that we want to reference to are going to be Go Ahead, Deer Killer, Call Me Country, Country Roads, Long Cut, probably Outlaws Never Die and Bump, because those ones are really doing very well as well. Deer Killer and Go Ahead are really our two standouts, and Call Me Country starting to be a standout as well. So that gives us a really good idea. Okay, our fans like really country sounding music, but they like that good hip hop vibe to it, but they're really digging that country feel. And so that gives us a good idea of how we want to proceed when we're writing our new songs or when we're putting together set lists for tour, things like that. And that's just information we're able to gather from looking at the very last month of our streaming data. Show me the one. Let's compare that across time. Let's look at that over time.
So what is this one?
This is the last 24 hours. So while you look for the other one, I'll talk about this. This is just in the past 24 hours. Now you can see Break Your Neck. That's our newest song out. Now we would expect Break Your Neck to be higher on this list because it is the newest song. So we would expect people to be listening to it the most. And Break Your Neck's a dope song. We love it. And it's super swaggy, super vibey. But what we can see by looking at this is our fans, who are mostly the people following us and our monthly listeners, we're seeing more activity on Bump, Duty, Swag, Outlaws Never Die, Call Me Country, Deer Killer, and Go Ahead right now. And so that gives us a good indicator of, as we push forward, kind of the direction of being able to tailor the sound to something that y'all want to hear. Now, we still, we like putting out stuff that is vibey and that we have fun writing and whatever, and we'll continue to do that. But it gives us a good idea of how we can capture more ears moving forward, right? And so that's what we're paying attention to. So in the last day, our newest song isn't even our highest streaming song. Go Ahead's a feature, so we would expect it to be pretty high. But still, Deer Killer, Call Me Country, Outlaws Never Die, Duty, Swag, and Bump are still crushing, and they've been out a while.
Mm-hmm. So here's an all-time.
Okay. So when we look at this gives us a really good indicator of what a song does over its life, right? And basically what that's showing us is a song doesn't have to be our newest song. And over the long haul, it gives us a good idea of what our fans are coming back to over and over and over again. So obviously Go Ahead and Deer Killer are the standouts there, right? Deer Killer is being listened to over and over and over again. Go Ahead's being listened to over and over and over again. Country Roads, Call Me Country, The Weekend, Lifted Lambo, Long Cut, Pleasant Grove. They're all being listened to over and over and over again over the long term. And that's important because it helps us know what is bringing our fans back to us. So those other ones show us what's hot right now and what we're doing right now. This shows us over the long term, what is bringing back repeat listeners, what keeps people coming back, listening to us over and over and over again. And that's how we track that. That's how we get a good idea. The same as with the other ones, the direction that we're going to go, but also what are we going to play live? That's why you'll always hear us playing Deer Killer live. You'll always hear us playing Country Roads live. You'll always hear The Weekend and Lifted Lambo live. You always hear Go Ahead live, because these big songs that people keep coming back to over and over and over again, obviously we know you guys are going to want to see those performed at the live shows. So that's how we kind of go that. Who has questions? Anybody got any questions about this stuff?
Well, I am seeing
Been talking
big
today.
big Buzz is in the building. And yeah, brother, we're live.
What's
Welcome
up,
to the
Buzz?
feed, man. Hopefully everything's been good for you, dog.
Buzz, you want to
Um
jump up on here and speak a minute? Send me the
so
link.
yeah, I'll send hey Buzz, if you shoot us an email at Long Cut Official, I'll put it in the comments right here. Long Cut Official. And this goes for anybody that wants to ever jump on our lives. You can send an email over to longcutofficial@gmail.com, and I'll send you a link back. And you can click that link and hop right on in. So, Buzz, if you want to ever hop up on here, man, let us know, brother. We'd love to have you. You can just even put your email up on the screen, dog, and I'll do that. But hey, you said something about just got put on a good ass playlist. Brian, what you know about that?
Playlist is important, man. Playlist is a big deal. That can be a game changer for you, right? A lot of our streams come from Spotify's algorithmic playlists. So that just means that our music is meshing with somebody else's music and the algorithm throws us up in a playlist. But there's two other things that are really important, right? Number one is when our fans add us to their playlist. And we've got hundreds of fans that have added us to their playlist, and that's helped us expand that reach. It's like a web, right? So if you have this long cut in the center, and we have 5 people around us who add us to their playlist, and of their friends, they each got a couple that add us to the playlist, and before you know it, you got this big web of people adding to your playlist, and all these streams coming from all these different directions funnel back to the beginning because of all the playlist ads. And what you'll have is you'll have a few big playlists in there, and the goal is get as many big playlists as you can, because the bigger the playlist, the closer it gets to the center. Because what happens is, let's say John Smith has 12 people listening to his playlist, but Country Rap Takeover has 40,000 people listening. Well, it's going to come way up here because out of them 40,000 people, it's going to have 5,000 people add us to playlist there and spread that web out real big out that side. You know what I'm saying? So Country Rap Takeover, big shout out, because since the beginning, since Deer Killer came out, they've been throwing us up in that playlist, and that has accumulated hundreds of thousands of streams from us, or for us, just from that one playlist. But getting into those bigger playlists is always the goal. But at the end of the day, every single playlist we get added to is a big help. So even if you don't have a huge amount of people listening to your playlist on Spotify, even if it's just you alone, having us in the playlist is always beneficial. So we ask that not only do you go to our Spotify and click the follow button, but add our music to your playlist. Whatever songs you like of ours, create a playlist and share it to your Facebook, or have a workout playlist and put that on your story, whatever it may be. But as we grow those playlists, that grows the monthly listeners once again, which converts to more followers and so on and so forth. And so that really helps us out a lot if you click the follow button on Spotify and add those songs to your playlist.
Hell yeah. Hey, any questions from you guys? Feel free to start dropping them in the comments. So Curtis Trickler, you said talking about Nate Brown. He said our drummer who was with you in Georgia last year. How's he doing? He has some shoulder issues that we talked about the show. Sorry, I can't recall his name. That's Nate Brown. Nate's been rolling with us for how long now, Brian?
Years and years, bro. Like the first time I ever played with Nate, I was singing and playing acoustic guitar in the Cymbals, and that would have been like 2012, maybe around 2012. So about 10 years now that I've been playing with Nate, and I know that was you and I both played with Nate in separate bands before we started Long Cut and brought him in on this.
Yep. Nate, I remember Nate giving me a call, and I was coming down the canyon from Horsetooth Reservoir, and right when I got service, my phone rang. So I don't even know how many times he called me before it finally went through. And he's like, "Hey, brother, we're gonna be on the radio at like 9 a.m. in Colorado on 97.9 Big Country."
Shout out Sean Patrick.
Yeah, and that was something really cool to be able to see you and myself grow with the same musicians, because they taught me, they taught you. I mean, these guys are they're veterans when it comes to what they do, man. And Nate, boy, he can hold a true tempo that will keep you humble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he can have a Bud Light in one hand, a stick in the other, and never miss a beat.
Yep. So you know more about Spotify than Spotify. Great information. That's from Toby Ellis. Yeah, man, we're really trying to get up to speed on what's going on, because I mean, this is what we do, and having you guys jump on this live, stream our music, check out our videos, coming to the shows, buying the merch. I mean, all of that is part of what we do. We want to keep supplying you guys great music, big shows, new merch, and we got to do it together. So information, what do they say, information is key. That's the best ammunition in battle is knowledge.
Is that
what else can we do to help, any other than share? This is coming from Deborah. A little question: what else can we do rather than just hit the share button? That's a good question.
Gotta hit that follow button. Gotta add us to your playlist for sure. What you can do is, once you add us to a playlist, you can create a playlist, right? You can create a playlist. Say you got Kevin Gates and Toby Keith and Colt Ford and Demon Jones and Long Cut in this playlist. That's an awful unique playlist. Not a lot of people are going to have that kind of mix of music in their play other people are very interested in. So you can create that playlist and then share it on your Facebook and say, hey, check out this cool playlist that I made. And some people will listen to it inevitably. And of those people, some of them might listen to Long Cut for the first time and be like, wow, check that out. I've never heard of these guys. And then they add us to their playlist on Spotify, and it just grows and grows from there. But for sure, hitting that follow button and creating playlists with our music in it, that's a big, big deal. That helps a lot. And whenever you see us post stories or posts about Spotify, being able to share that for us is a big deal. JT, do you have a screenshot of followers and of monthly listeners, maybe over time, that we could show them what we mean when we're comparing monthly listeners and followers?
Let me do some digging into that. Maybe I can. How do you screenshot on a computer?
Well, I sent you a screenshot. You should have somewhere.
Well, you didn't send anything of monthly listeners or followers, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, let me double check on that. While I'm double checking on that, Mitzi says, when are you going to come play Montana? And the only thing I know about Montana is you told me that you played the Buck and Horse Sale.
Buck and Horse Sale. Hey, I just seen that email pop up from Buzz. Let's add him up in here. Yeah, Miles City, Montana, which interestingly enough, JT's wife Darla is from Miles City, Montana. And back in the day, me and Nate and Jesse Lee, we'd go out with this guy that I don't remember the guy's name, but he used to play up there all the time, and so he'd bring Nate and I up to Miles City every year, and we'd play that Buck and Horse Sale. I guess I only went up there a time or two, but Montana is an interesting place because on one side you have this super, super cold, windy, flat, like the plains of Wyoming type on the east, and you go to the west and you have some of the most beautiful mountains. Glacier National Park up near Kalispell, you have some of the most beautiful places in the world in western Montana. So I love going through Montana. I hate going through Montana anytime but late spring through the summer. But fall or the early fall in Montana is beautiful. But we're definitely kicking around the idea, if we can get enough people listening to us on Spotify to where it's in the area, because that's one of the things these venue buyers look at. And we have a list of cities where people are listening to us. If we can get more and more followers in Montana, it's easier for us to be able to book shows in Montana and come through and play for you guys. And that's part of the reason why followers are so critical, because as the Spotify numbers go up, the likelihood of a venue in a specific city booking us goes up as well. We have talked to Overtime a little bit. Shout out Overtime. I know a lot of you guys probably love Overtime. We've talked to him a little bit about going out and doing a run with him. And I'm sure that if we do link up with him later this year for some shows, I'm sure some of them will be in Montana. So hopefully you'll get your wish before this year is over and we'll be up playing a few shows in Montana. We'll see how that all shakes out. You got that email going over to Buzz?
Yeah, man, I shot that over to you, Big Buzz. So once you get that, buddy, click that link and you'll hop right into the back office, and I'll get you situated and bring you in. I did get those reports that you sent over from Spotify. They're downloading right now. I'll get those launched up for us, and then we can touch base on that. Maybe Big Buzz will hop in here sooner than later.
Let me ask you this, Jay, and for the people watching at home, am I breaking up quite a bit, or am I doing all right still?
You're doing pretty good. You've had some moments for just a couple seconds that you froze up, but you came right back pretty good.
Okay. Well, man, I want to say shout out to everybody who tuned in and who's been watching this with us, both on Facebook and over on YouTube. We really appreciate it, man. It's been interesting, kind of getting the hang of this thing. But we're really enjoying it, man, being able to come on here and go live and talk to you guys. And anytime anybody wants to get up on this live stream with us and chit chat, just let us know. We'll pull you guys up here anytime, no problem. We'd love to have you guys up on here to talk to us. And shout out to everybody who keeps tuning in night after night. Johnny, Mitzi, we see you guys jumping in here. So thank you guys so much. And be sure you're clicking the share button, sharing these live videos for us. We appreciate it. We need the help, all the help we can get, trying to make this a big year. We got a lot of stuff planned. We got shows coming up here in just a few weeks. We're playing Denver on March 3rd, Greeley on March 4th, Mills, Wyoming on March 5th, and Colorado Springs March 6th. Then March 26th, we're headed out to play in Elkhart, Indiana with Wade Jennings. And then we're back with Demon and Dusty again in Kentucky on April 30th. All those shows have been announced so far. We do have more shows coming up, and we'll announce them as soon as we can. So if you're looking to catch us at a show, we'll post tomorrow. We're going to post all our show dates, and you can keep an eye out for. Hopefully we're coming someplace close to you. Obviously, there's only 6 shows going up on the Facebook post tomorrow, but as more shows get announced, we'll announce more tour dates. And so keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on our Facebook, our Instagram, and then, like I said, drop in just a few weeks. I think 3 weeks from now, the Break It Down music video drops. And then on March 11th, the EP, the Dusty Rhodes EP, goes up for pre-order. And that has new songs with Carly Rogers, with Colt Ford. Nobody's heard them before, unless you've caught them at a live show. We're going to be doing those songs live. So the pre-order doesn't go up till March 11th. But if you catch us at any of the Colorado shows or the Wyoming show, you'll be able to hear those songs live before the EP comes out. And like I said, this is the first album that we put out since the Spit Cup album in October of 2019. So we're super excited about this. We're going to be pushing real hard to get as many pre-orders on the new EP as we can. And then we got a couple singles coming out in the summer and a new EP even after that coming out again in the fall. So you're going to get 2 EPs from us this year. You're getting tons of new music videos, and you're finally able to see us live again. Hopefully we can get consistently on tour either later this year or by 2023, but we're definitely coming out and playing shows for you this year. So thank you guys so much for sticking around and waiting through this craziness that is coronavirus and a Biden administration. Hopefully Jen Psaki is out of there before long. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I get pissed when I start thinking about Biden, bro.
Well, Buzz is getting situated. He just shot me a message saying he's about to hop on right now.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Yeah, so if you guys got any questions for Big Buzz, think about them and throw them up in that comment box. This is pretty cool. I remember we shot a video with Big Buzz in Cypress Spring. Where was that at, B?
Man, I want to say I think we were in California, maybe. Struggle was there. I remember Struggle was there. Cypress Spring was there. Demon was. It was
Brandon
on.
Bean.
It was on the Demon tour. It was in Florida.
I remember now. Yeah,
I think it was in Florida because Struggle came through that night. Shout out to Struggle. Struggle's a great dude, man. I love Struggle so much.
Yeah, man. Dude, that dude's got that swag, man. That turquoise swag.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we shot that video out back. And they had a tour bus there, and they got the photo of the big guy standing. I remember now. I'm putting it together.
That was Struggle's tour bus.
Yeah.
That was Struggle's bush. You know, here's a fun fact about Struggle. Not a lot of people know. Struggle could kill a grizzly bear with his bare hands.
Dude, I heard about that. Yep.
Mhm.
I was at that show, the Ryan Upchurch show, getting 2 hot dogs.
I was
Actually
there too.
3. Yeah. I know you was there. um, hey, hold on, I was there. I was getting 3 hot dogs, and
I was hanging out in the back with Upchurch, and you were nowhere to be found, and I
I was
just
getting
wanted a
these
damn
hot
hot
dogs.
dog.
Well, look, dude, Dusty wanted a hot dog too, and I came back with just 2 plain ass hot dogs, and
I ate
here we
one of them.
go. You're drunk, Uncle. All right, hey, we got Big Buzz in the building, one of the greatest all times. Dude's
What's up,
got his
Buzz?
own style, his own flow. He brings a real great texture to the industry. And so,
And
what's
how
going
about
on,
that
Big
tattoo on his
Buzz?
head?
What's up?
What up?
Yeah.
What up, fellas? What up? What it do? Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good. Hey, turn that shit off over there. Yeah, so what it do? What it do though?
What's up, Buzz? How you doing, man? It's been a while since we seen you. We ain't seen you since before you signed to Dirt Rock, man.
Bubba, been moving. Just trying to make this dream a reality, you feel me?
Yeah, dude. How's that going, man? Clay out there, you know, Clay and Brian. I love Clay and Brian so much. Shout out to the Lax. Clay and Brian, the Lax, they're just some of the coolest cats I've ever met in my life. I have genuine love for them as human beings. I love them so much. I was so excited when I found out that you were signing to Dirt Rock, bro. How's that been? Tell us about it. How it's been since you signed to Dirt Rock.
Oh man, it's I'm still putting in work and shit, you know what I'm saying? But what Clay and Brian teach me, Clay does a lot more one-on-one with me, but what he's taught me, man, money can't buy, you know what I'm saying? Like just how to maneuver and shit and just how to not be me so much, you feel me? But at the same time, be me because I be fucking shit up. Well, you got
Yeah, that's perfect.
just being real, man. But yeah, it's been good, man. I've been holding my own. You know, I just was with Clay 2 nights. The night before last, he came up here by Virginia. We on that Buck Cherry shit.
Yep.
Yeah, we hung out and got drunk as fuck.
Bro, that's one thing I know about touring with the Lax, dude, is that's one way to destroy your liver, man.
Yeah.
Those boys go
Well, hey,
so hard every night.
Buzz, you remember that show that we did together?
Yeah,
I think it was out in Ohio.
No.
It was Illinois. It was Illinois. We it was the coat drive. It was a coat drive for kids that didn't have coats. Remember?
Yep.
I do remember.
We had to move the chairs out of the way and play in that little like conference room.
Hey, but we crushed that motherfucker, cuz.
Crushed it, dog.
The dust was falling off the ceiling.
Yeah.
Shit,
Well, hey
I was
man,
so
you're
fucked up.
inspiring me to roll one up too, man. So I just want to let you know that I'm right here with you. And I'm right there in the room with you, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but vibes and nothing but love. So what's your plans for 2022, man? Are you touring? You got some new music coming out? I know you were just talking about a single or something. You got a whole album dropping though, right?
I got an album. I ain't told nobody yet, but I produced the whole album myself. It's I produced everything. First time ever doing that. It's called Guns N' Roses, the EP, and it's fire, bro. I got I'm doing a got a feature with Twister, a feature with Ritz. Fucking God, man, who I got so many people. I got a feature with you motherfuckers. I ain't wrote to yet, but I'm going to. I love that.
I was definitely gonna bring it up.
Bubba, we bumped that. I bumped that probably every other day just to hear your verse, because that shit's so flame. But I don't force myself to sit down and write to nothing. And when I hear it and I feel it, but I be vibing to it. I love that track.
That's dope,
man. That was I know which one you're talking about. Pac-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Pac-Man.
Hell yeah.
So let me tell you something, Buzz. Long Cut is 2 loyal dudes, and there has been between our conversation about that song and now, you know, we've been reaching out to other features, and I have not sent that song out to anybody because you told me that shit was hot and that you want it. and it's yours, homie. And we can't wait to release that one. And so if that can make the album, brother, then nothing but love, man.
When's the cutoff date?
When's your cutoff date, dog? I mean,
lie to me. You gotta lie to me. You know I'm late for everything.
I got you.
We got about 10 days.
Yeah, we got about 2 weeks, Buzz.
I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna send it back to you. You guys gonna mix it or what?
We can take care of that.
We do it however you want, bro. We can do it however you want. If you want us to just drop it, or if you want to put it on your record, you just let us know how you want it to go.
Hey, either or. I'd love to have it on my record too, man. I'd love to have it on my record. You know what I'm saying? But singles get me paid better.
Yeah, I feel
well, that's
that,
a big topic that we're talking about tonight is streaming and how that works, just so that everybody from us to the fans know exactly what they're doing when they're following, liking, hitting the notification, and how that's benefiting the entire tribe, the entire camp, and the entire genre.
Yeah, well, first thing first, it's, bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I never have known what the fuck I'm doing. All I know is I'm trying to make the best music I can. You feel me? And all that other shit. That's why I'm glad I connected with Dirt Rock, because, bro, all I want to do, perform is where I like get my money. Performing shit. Streams, I'm not great at streams. I'm not yet. I'm still working on that. I take, that's why I was listening to y'all. I got to figure out how to handle my shit too. Dirt Rock's been doing a good job, but I feel like I need to step up in that department, my damn self. You feel me?
Yep, and that's what we're talking about, dude, is that just evolution of how it is to be an artist, how it is to be a fan of a band compared to when it was back when we was growing up. I mean, there's no longer a record store. There's no longer a physical location. You're not hanging these records up on your wall no more. You're putting them in your virtual home that you're buying in the sandbox. The world's changing, and it's changing fast, and we just got to stick together, man. So after we kind of get done here with this live, I'll shoot you an email and kind of just show you a couple ins and outs that are real simple for you to be able to live stream like we're doing, provide information and make it fun as well and very interacting. Right. So
yeah, they when Dirt Rock pulled me up on their pages, they do the StreamYard stuff too. I've never I don't know. I can show you how to work Pornhub better than I could this shit. You feel me?
That's funny, dude.
Hey, y'all keep disappearing on my screen, or am I tripping?
No, man,
you getting spotlighted.
Boy, I'm transitioning over here.
I got shrooms too.
I got shrooms too.
Yeah. Hey, is they legal out there in Denver?
Yeah, everything's legal out here. Boy, we got, dude, if you want to come to Colorado and do like hardcore drugs, you can like check yourself into a hospital and they'll give it to you. You know what I mean? Like in like a hotel room, and yeah. Denver.
So does that come equipped with hookers, or do you gotta pay for that?
I think once you get outside of the county limits, the hookers are no longer part of the menu. But if you're downtown, yeah.
He said nobody part of the menu.
Yeah. No. Well,
what's up, though, man? So tell me this weird thing I was wondering. How many weeks do you need to get on the playlists? Is it
usually
3 weeks?
6? Usually 6. You want to try and be 6 weeks out. Because what's happening is if you give it enough time, it takes about a month for these playlists to start picking it up, right? Because you got to go to the DSPs, you got to go to the curators. And so it takes a little bit of time. We try to be 6 weeks out. Now, if we're just releasing a single, sometimes it goes when it goes. But like, for instance, this EP that's coming out, it's already turned in. We're looking at 6-8 weeks out in order for songs to be pitched out to every possible DSP, every possible playlist. So what we want to do is we want to give it as much of a chance to be added to as many playlists as possible before it ever releases. And that can help you really over the long term, because the faster it takes off, the more that it's going to be thrown on other playlists through the Spotify algorithm. So if you can have everything turned in and to Spotify and to Apple Music 6 weeks before it drops, then that puts you in a position to be able to get more streaming out the gate. And the faster you accumulate those streams, then the more playlists the algorithm will throw you on, and so the higher your streaming totals will be over the long term as well. So that's why it's so important. A lot of artists will just throw music out day one, and if you're Ryan Upchurch, you're a celebrity. It don't matter. You could write a song this morning, record it this afternoon, and release it at dinner time, and that's fine, because you're going to get millions and millions of streams because you have this super diehard following. You're a star, period. A big star either way, with or without the music. So everybody's going to listen to you. But if you're kind of in our position where you still got to really, really grind out every stream, then you want to give as much time as possible in order to be able to hit those playlists and really, really build that momentum and snowball the release.
Okay, makes sense.
Yep,
it makes sense. Right. So y'all got a playlist?
We got for us, honestly, that country rap takeover playlist. But for us, man, we created a bunch of playlists, and then we went through and cleaned everything out. I think we got one left on there, but this whole week we're creating new playlists with new songs from artists, friends of ours. You know what I'm saying? So of course we'll have you on there. Yeah, for sure. For sure. We'll have you on there, the Lax on there, Demon on there, Struggle on there, Church on there, Adam, Tom McDonald, all these guys, Burden, Mises. We're putting all that stuff on these playlists, and we're going to send them out, of course, with us on there as well. And
I want a photo like this. I want a photo like this.
Boy, I was so shit faced there. That goddamn, I don't even know. We was fucked up. Look at it, bro. Hey, Clay in that video. That shit's hilarious. Oh, there he is right there. Yeah, that's a good picture, man.
It is a good picture.
Dude, we had literally, let's see, it was the Lax, me, Hard Target, Breadwin, Juice, R.I.P., Savannah Dexter, Bravo Gator, FJ Outlaw. Everybody was down at that too, man. I think, man, it was Florida Dolph. That was a good ass fucking turnout, man. I felt good, man. Made motherfucker feel right.
So the tour was good then, huh?
Fuck yeah, it was good, man. Fuck yeah, it was good. Because I know because I had a show in Richmond this last Saturday, Richmond, Virginia. And almost all them people that showed up were people I met on that tour.
Wow.
Like, they're serious.
That's dope.
Like, yeah, so I know that shit done paid off. And I see my numbers going up. I love it, man. You already know, man. You already know the Lax. That's crazy because they get like festival crowds and shit. Sometimes I'm like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, if you want a good live performance photo shoot, being at a Lax show is definitely hands down the best environment.
I go back and change clothes and come back out like it's another day so I can use the picture left for later.
Right. That's the move. That's the move.
Boy, that's the hustle, dog. That's the hustle.
That's some broke shit right there.
Dude, I love it.
Bro, nothing supercharges the Instagram like a photo from the stage at a Lax show, bro. Those boys just be pulling crowds, dude. Some of our biggest crowds we've ever played were opening for the Lax.
Yeah, most definitely. Me too. Yeah. Well, biggest crowd was Las Vegas, but yeah, that's Hip Fest. That's a whole bunch of people.
Vegas.
What was that?
Las Vegas Hip Fest. It was Afro Man. You know, I started my career with Afro Man.
Okay.
And he took me out. Yeah, he took me out there, and that's my second show ever, actually, bro. My first show ever was Daytona Ocean Deck with Afro Man, sold out. So I was like fucking hooked like a fucking junkie the first night, dog. You know what I'm saying? Everything went wrong that could went wrong. Like the mic cut out, I'm just screaming to the crowd. Like it was just a bunch of drunk people that were all fucking happy. And I told them, I said I had to scrape up fucking gas money to get here. You know, serious as fuck. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, well, this is fucking great. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is fucking just be myself and fucking motherfuckers feeling that shit. And then fucking they invited me out to Las Vegas. And dude, it was fucking Too Short, Bone Thugs, Dizzy Wright, Jaron Benton, Chanel West Coast, Tommy Chong, dude, my son, just tons of motherfuckers. And that was my second show ever, bro. So I've just been fucking chasing that high for a long time. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that so hard, bro. There's been so many times where we've been able to go out and play these huge shows with these other artists, and it's such a cool thing when that opportunity presents itself, because that's a real opportunity to convert real fans in real time to speaking about Spotify, to follow you on Spotify, get your socials, but also to create a lifelong fan who's going to come out and see you again and again. So yeah, shout out to a lot of these guys, Afro Man, the Lax, letting us come out and open, and you and
Yeah. I see you guys. You guys been motherfucking making moves, cuz. I was about to call, see if I could drive your bus or something.
we're working on it, bro. It's hopefully 2022 is a big year for everybody, dog, because
Yeah.
I know we've all been putting in that grind, and it's seeming like traction is starting to catch a little bit for everybody in this circle.
Yeah, you notice, like, you're right. It's like a circle. I see everybody just moving up.
Uh-huh.
Moving up. The focus motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers that's been putting in work.
Right.
But yeah, man. Yeah, and that was Florida. You said that shit was California, cuz we weren't in California, cuz.
I said Florida. I took it back. I said Florida, dog.
Yeah.
Come on, give me a little credit.
He was thinking Ocala.
Ocala, that's where we was fucking at, Ocala.
Yeah, so Ocala, California. I know where he tripped up at. Hey, there's a really funny question that came in, but I want to put a plug in for you. Make sure you guys follow Big Buzz, subscribe to YouTube, Spotify, his Instagram at The Real Big Buzz, and visit his website at bigbuzzmusic.com. And Lawless Larry says he wants to know your opinion, Big Buzz, of Chanel West Coast laugh.
I still fuck that bitch. It don't matter how she laughs.
That's perfect. Well, there's your answer, Lawless. There's your answer, brother.
Lawless.
There it is.
That's funny.
She a little bit of thing too. Right
Damn, son. He's going right for the jugular.
Right. She's pretty too.
He says, I'm gonna get it.
So she
Young Money.
She got a lot of that's what I was about to say. Like, she has a successful music career, but she also, she was brought on by that show Ridiculous, wasn't
Rob
she?
Dyrdek. Yeah. She was on Fantasy Factory before that.
Really? So she's been around.
Yeah, she can rap though. I mean the song. I see that she put on a good show out. I was very impressed. So, and she just a little bitty thing, man. Straight up, sit and spin, throw that bitch around, straight up.
That's funny. That's funny, man. When she got her boob job, I was like, "What the hell?"
She got a boob job?
I think she did, bro. Either that or I don't know. I saw him grow a little bit on Ridiculousness.
I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know if I like that or I don't.
Hey, man.
I like that softness, just I like real shit, but it don't matter.
Well, I could be wrong too. Maybe she just ate too many cheesecakes. I don't know.
Hey.
That's funny.
How many cheesecakes I just ate? I just went and got like 2 cheesecake milkshakes or some shit.
Cheesecake, that's my downfall in life, bro, is the cheesecake. I go so hard, dude. Cheesecake, you put me on tour, you stick me in a hotel room. If there's any chance of getting a cheesecake, I'm gonna lay in bed, eat the whole thing with Forensic Files on, wake up the next morning covered in graham cracker crumbs.
See, man, god damn. See, that's like me and drugs.
Oh God. They're gonna find you dead like with like 7 Vicodins over there.
Yeah, no, 7 won't do it. That's like an Advil. No, I don't. No, I don't fuck around no more like that. I really don't, man. Like, I was trying to tell everybody, I don't glorify that shit in my songs, man. Like, my daddy died of OD 6 months later. My brother died of an OD. That shit, people really listen to me. They say I don't glorify that shit. I talk about how I ruined my fucking family and shit. So, I just fuck around. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I came up. And that's, you guys know me, but I'm just explaining for maybe the people that don't. I want them to think I'm a fucking asshole.
Right. No, man, and we can definitely say that we spent some good quality time with you and really got to pick up on your vibe and how much you do care about the artist in this genre, in this industry. I mean, you've come up with some OGs, and so you naturally have this vibe of, if you around me and you my people, I'm gonna take care of you. And you did, man. You got us in your music video. You gave us a plug.
You showed us.
Well, it was fun, man. We just always want to make sure that we're showing the love back, brother.
Yeah, dude, we love you since the day we met you, man, and I gotta say, you know, we jumped on here to talk about Spotify and streaming and all that, and hopefully everybody clicks a link and follows you on Spotify from watching this. I'd love to see you grow over there, but I gotta say, dude, it's been a pleasure, you know, getting to know you, and we're excited to be doing a song with you, and we're so excited to see, you know, the future of your career, dude. Since signing to Dirt Rock, we're excited to see you blow up and explode and become a superstar, because that's who you are, dude. And we're very much looking forward to watching your rise. And you're a great dude. We love to call you a friend, and we're excited that we were able to get you on here. I mean, that's the cool thing about doing these lives, dude. We started talking about Spotify and ended up having a, you know, a cameo, a joint live session with Big Buzz, and you're such a good friend of ours, dude. We really do appreciate you jumping on here with us, and we appreciate you a lot, dude. And we're very excited to see you grow.
Thank you. I love y'all, man. Hey, write down the 10th. I'll make sure I'm on that, bro. I'm actually gonna get off and start writing to that now, I think.
That sounds great, man.
I'm gonna work on that.
Actually, write down the 5th. Write down the 5th.
I think I have to go pick a 5th up from the store or something. Right there.
Right there.
Oh shit, the 5th. We supposed to get a 5th? Nah, but yeah, man. I'm gonna get up off here. I love y'all, man. I wish I could chill a little bit more, but I'm creative right now. I got to jump in that bubble, and y'all. I'm gonna work on our song.
That sounds great, bro.
Shit. Is there a hook to it? Because it just goes into the bars. Or do you want me to come off right when you come off?
There's a hook already.
So yeah, it comes in with
yeah. It starts with, yes, it does. It does. Yep. You're right. I got something I want to add. I'm gonna add something. I'm gonna add something tonight.
You can add whatever you want, dog. And we appreciate you adding the vibe to the live feed tonight, man. You really made it something. It really did. A lot of people like seeing the photos, dog. You got some good ones out there. Here's another look at it. Country Fried, Big Buzz, and the Lax. I'm glad you had a good time on that tour. We always love playing with the Lax. We can't wait to get back out with you. I do have one more question before we break free here with you. Are you touring this year?
Oh, yeah. I'm already, me right now. I can't say who the headliner going to be yet, but right now it's me and Los Ghost. And we booked, I think, about 9 shows. It's kind of been not pressing it because I just got off doing that fucking tour. Because, you know, in between the Lax shows, I was doing fucking routing dates. I booked myself cuz for just nothing hardly, but I just was trying to get gas to get to the next spot. You feel me? And so I fucking, bro, it was, long story short, man, I'm high as shit.
I feel you, man. Well, I'm just letting you, I want you to be able to hop back up on here and tell us when and where you're playing, homie. We would love to come watch you play.
Of course. You gotta tell me what the fuck I was talking about. Yeah, I'm just like, man, I'm in the mood.
Well, I just want you to know if you're ever coming through Colorado, we're gonna be there. Always showing love for you, brother.
Oh, I
appreciate you hopping on.
You guys are on it. Hold on. I'm gonna I got the dates. There'll be the Los Ghost. He be posting it all the time. I've been fucking slow on that shit. But they're up. There is dates, and hey, pull me out to Colorado, brother. We'll work something. I don't give a fuck.
We'll do it. Let's
do something out there.
All right, Big Buzz. Thanks for jumping on here, dude. We love you so much. We can't wait to talk to you again. We're excited for the track. And y'all heard it here first, man. New music coming. Long Cut and Big Buzz. The song's called Pac-Man, and it's coming soon. Buzz, thank you so much for coming through, bro. We appreciate your time this evening. We know it's valuable. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your night, dog. And we'll stay in touch with you, brother.
I love y'all, man.
All right, be good. Y'all go follow Big Buzz. Follow him on Instagram, Facebook. We'll see if he can get off here. Y'all go follow him on Instagram and Facebook, and go to his Spotify, click follow, and add him to your playlist as well. That was cool, man. It's cool to have people like that jump in. Big Buzz is such a great guy. He's well respected, you know, and we got a lot of mutual friends, you know, the Lax and Struggle and Demon and Hard Target and all those guys. So very cool, man. Shout out Big Buzz for jumping on here with us.
Yeah.
And to everybody in here watching, thank you guys for hanging out, for watching with us, for commenting, for sharing, for liking. One more time, we just want to say, please do us a favor. Head over to Spotify, add Long Cut on your playlist, and click follow. What else we got for him, Jay?
Well, it was a fun night. It really was.
It was a fun night. Hope y'all had fun. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want to ever get up on these lives with us, all you got to do is send us your email. We'll send you out an email. We'll pull you up, chat live, just like we did with Buzz. We appreciate you guys tuning in and chilling with us. I think we're about to call it a night. What do you think, Jay?
Yep, I gotta get my shit together over here real quick. You ready for this?
You better get your shit together, dog.
All right,
Hell,
bro.
I see that logo. All right. Y'all be good. Thank you so much. Please, once again, share the live. Follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. Be sure you head over to our YouTube at youtube.com/longcut and subscribe. Share it up. New music videos coming. We got a new video coming in 3 weeks, and the EP comes out, goes up for pre-order March 11th. It's called Dusty Roads. We got a couple great new features on that record. Shows are coming up. They're right around the corner, so be sure you're following us on Facebook at facebook.com/longcutofficial for tour dates. Instagram at Long Cut Official, youtube.com/longcut. Be sure you're subscribed and like those videos when they pop up. The link to Spotify is in the comments and in the post. Please do us a favor. For God's sakes, go over to our Spotify, share the music, click follow, and add us to your playlist, y'all. We love you so much and hope you have an amazing night. We'll see you on tour.